Well, we're going to need a serious channel update in a day or two. I mean, at times I just say to myself, maybe I should just give up the basic concept of this channel. I know a lot of people would cheer at that, but anyway, give it up in favour of just doing like diary updates every 3 or 4 days, because it seems everything just goes from bad to farce. It's just getting ridiculous to the point of hysteria. So, yeah, I'll fill you in on that later. In the meantime, I've been working on this. And then I lost a load of the shots, particularly the beginning shot, so the opening shot. So I'm going to have to fake it. So here we go with a fake opening shot by me acting. So in this episode, being filmed tragically on my mobile phone, which is very old, we're going to make we're doing a Tamiya again. I've got to break free from all this, haven't I? Anyway, easy to get hold of. German tank destroyer, Jagdpanther, late version. So I made a Panther recently, and I'm a big fan. And I said we're going to go off at a tangent at this point and look at this kind of thing. So here is the Jagdpanther, and then we're going to look at two Russian, I was going to say parallels, it might not be fair, but you know, turretless tank hunting type things. And I've lost track at this point. So let's take the lid off and have a look. Oh, it appears I've made most of it. There we go. Get round to that one day as well. So, I put some bits together earlier and lost the shots. And it's a real tragedy, because I was... very often the models make themselves virtually, and therefore you have to stop yourself and say, right, here is, here's step 2, step 3, but actually you've done 20 or 30 steps. Whereas in this one, I was stopping more often and showing the different stages. And then I've lost all the shots. It's probably me. I don't think it is, but we're not going to get into technicalities. When you get down to it, it's me. So, onwards. Right, a bit of an undercoating done, kind of sprayed a dull sandy colour, and halfway through doing some tyres. I'm only going to do them a bit roughly at the moment, and then tidy them up when they're kind of glued into pairs, as half of them are, and then take it from there. So time to get the glue out. Well, there we are, going smoothly. Got the wheels on. I might do a little bit of painting on them to trim them up a bit. I haven't got that glued on yet, so pop that off and do a bit of painting, I think. More by accident than design, I just popped the top over the base of the hull, and the fit is fantastic. With any luck, the rest of the model is going to go that smoothly. It's as snug as can be. Fantastic. Yeah, that bodes positively, doesn't it? We're at the point where 3 main sections are pretty much done. The back, very interesting, following the instructions. You hop from the rear of the hull to the top to the gun and back again. I suppose ideally it's to let things settle and dry. That's what I'll tell myself. Anyway, there it is. Lots of nice, obviously lots of detail, but some very nice moulding and sculpting going on. And then the hull, my guesstimate is there's 40 odd little pieces that go on. I was going to stop halfway through the process, but it didn't seem particularly meaningful. So that's the majority of the external stuff on. And then, apologies for casting shadows, then the gun, which is actually really nice. I was going to hang on, I wasn't going to glue that bit and that bit on in particular, because I might have uses for those another day. But it's such a good model, I just carried on building. This is the best gun I've done that goes, within a tank. Really, that's lost detail, isn't it? But it was just a great bit of model making, and it just flowed so nicely. I ended up doing the whole thing. So there's that. I'll do a little bit of painting on it. At this point, there's an awful lot of painting to do, which is one reason I've paused. But there it is, looking rather nice. I have to say, at certain points in the process, I had to remind myself this was Tamiya, because it is really very good. They've truly upped their game with this one. Don't know what date it was, but given that I did their very old Panther recently, which was a joy to make in so many ways, but now I'm on this, which is a version of the I've completely forgotten what the word is. I was going to say deviant. A variant. Thank you. A variant of the Panther. It's good. Forget it. That's just ruined everything, isn't it?